McGraw-Hill Professional presents Transforming Nokia, the Power of Paranoid Optimism to Lead Through Colossal Change, written by Risto Siilasmaa, with Catherine Fredman, narrated by Doug Greene. Introduction. On the brink. Our mobile phone revenues were almost in free fall. Our investors were starting to categorize Nokia shares as non-investable. The press was speculating about the timing of the Nokia bankruptcy. I officially became chairman of Nokia at the annual general meeting, AGM, on May 3, 2012. Over the course of my career, I had conducted lots of press conferences and been interviewed by the media hundreds of times. This press briefing was different. My head may have rationalized that I could handle things. My body thought otherwise. As I walked into the conference room, my head was surprised to find that my knees were shaking. I couldn't help flashing back to my first Nokia AGM 4 years earlier. That one, too, was held at the Mesukeskus, Helsinki, Finland's largest convention center. Back then, board members arrived in a parade of individual chauffeured limousines. TV cameramen and photographers swarmed us, madly clicking away, as if we had personally beaten the Russians in the Ice Hockey World Cup, then topped it off with a Nobel Prize. Thousands of people packed the auditorium. Nokia in 2008 was on top of the world. In the late 1990s, Nokia had emerged from obscurity to become a powerhouse in the hottest new industry of the time, mobile phones. Its phones had cutting-edge technology and sexy designs, and people around the world were gobbling them up. By 2000, Nokia accounted for an astonishing 4% of the Finnish GDP, and it generated nearly a fifth of Finland's exports. Nokia made as much money as all the other companies in Finland combined. Under the leadership of Jorma Ollila, the company's legendary CEO, Nokia had stronger global brand recognition than Toyota, Walt Disney, or McDonald's. One analyst said, Nokia was to mobile as Kleenex was to tissue. Not since the sauna have the Finns produced anything as popular as the Nokia mobile phone, gushed Time magazine in 2001. Year after year, newspaper and magazine articles routinely referred to Nokia as the tech wunderkind, powering the Finnish miracle. Business experts extolled the Nokia way. The company seemed unstoppable. By the time of my first Nokia AGM in May 2008, Nokia owned just over half of the global smartphone market. Even more significant was Nokia's influence on Finland's global identity and how Finns viewed themselves. Nokia showed the world that we were smart and hip. When I was invited to join Nokia's board, I was thrilled to be part of this shining circle. By 2012, though, the mood at Mesukeskus had darkened. Apple had introduced the iPhone in June 2007, and as successful as Nokia had become, it wasn't prepared to compete against Apple's touchscreen smartphone. It wasn't a question of technological prowess. Nokia's own smartphones had more features than the iPhone, and they were housed in a case sleek enough to slide into a shirt pocket, and so tough that owners proudly boasted that even after accidentally backing their car over their beloved device, it still functioned just fine. Even as Apple improved its iPhones and Google launched its Android operating system in 2008, and Research in Motion, RIM, surged ahead with its BlackBerry, a technological challenge was something Nokia should have been able to answer easily. But it hadn't, and as the months went by, one opportunity after another was missed. Nokia was still the dominant name in the industry, but it gradually became clear to me that something prevented us from reacting properly to the new competitive situation. On the board, I was going through my own evolution. My initial starry-eyed admiration had given way to questions and confusion, then doubts. While Apple and Google were growing market share, attracting the brightest talent, and investing in the future, our market share was contracting, and we were laying off employees and reducing investments. Yet there was little concerted action in board meetings to systematically dig for the root causes of the constant failures to catch up. There was
Sample complete. Ready to continue?